Rise and shine. Great things aren't built by people who hit the snooze button. They're built by those who hit the ground running. For over 60 years, Irish Setter has made boots, designed to take whatever you can throw at.
Yes, it is. Oh no.
Friday.
Perfect. Hello, Matcha. How's it going, brother? How are you? I'm never gonna say your name right. I've realized that. But that's okay. I'm not hating. Nice. What's your YouTube thing? I'll look it up real quick. I'll watch it after. Is it in English or is it not where you were from? What? No. I don't know if you can actually post links in the chat, so I guess what's your... You never know. What's the channel on YouTube, yeah? Oh, it actually does work.
Hey!
Ah, there's you. All right. Oh, I have it up, and I'll watch it after the stream. As it stands, I have exactly 13 minutes to get ready for this TT, so we should buckle down and focus on that real quick. And then here. So in 14 minutes is the Zwift TT in New York, and then an hour it's the Dimension Data Slovenian. Okay. I was gonna say, I didn't think you were from the States, but no, I'll watch it without the subtitles because I feel like that's the appropriate way to watch it. And then if I don't understand something, I'll turn the subtitles on and rewatch it. Get your 2 views for the price of 1, yeah? Or maybe I'll watch it for a 3rd time and try to correspond English with Slovenian. The 200 IQ play there by you. So what made you decide to make that video? I still haven't made one of those videos yet. I thought about doing that kind of as my trailer for the YouTube channel, but let's calibrate the. That's it right there. The infinite loop. The surge protector plugged into itself. Infinite loop. Definitely warmer up here today than it was earlier. Now than it was earlier. Alright. Let's actually get a warm up in. 5 minutes. Hey, puppers. I will know intimately how you became a cyclist. Please tell me you just sat there and rewatched your video over and over and over. That's hilarious. That would be perfect. 95% of your views from my single IP address. Would be hilarious. I don't know how well this 4K race is gonna go, but I don't even know the course. Just log into your alternate account. Everybody's got one of those, right? The Guardia loop. What's the LaGuardia loop? Does that go up a hill? So how was your day today? Oh, you said it was great. Upload your video. Super stellar. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Well, how many hours you got on the bike? Sucks when you're off the bike for 2 days, though. What's the LaGuardia loop? Oh, I get that. Oh, it's super flat. Okay.
Going to my happy place now.
Okay. Alright. And I got World Championship Grand Fondo in 9 days? That's a thing? World Championship Grand Fondo, huh? Well, it's pretty much a road race. In Poland. Nice. How far is Poland? I'm EU retarded, so 151k. That's a long day. It's a very long day. Yeah. Sorry. $11-hour drive? Holy shit. Long drive. I don't ever drive that far for a race. I can easily do it because there's not many races in my immediate vicinity. But it's the Grand Champ. Yeah, okay. Okay, you talked me into it. So I'll be finishing up the Zwift Academy tonight. Because they're putting in the work. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I'm not gonna dog you for that. Especially if you've been training for it, go for it. Hope to see you on the podium. Whew.
Hey guys, it's your girl Mabel, and you can listen to my new album High Expectations on YouTube.
Shit. Fragile. Yep, good luck with that. Can't imagine it's gonna be too easy. So 151k, how many meters are climbing? Because let's get real, it's a Fondo, so they don't do anything under like 8k climbing. See, that's the reason. That's the reason why you're gonna podium is because nobody knows you. Nobody knows you, so all you're gonna do is just get out in the front and just break away. They'll let you go because they think they're gonna bring you back, and just head down to the finish, right? That's how that guy from Britain won the national championship, wasn't it? He did something very similar. That's why you gotta win. Oh my god, it's so flat. What's up, Goku? How's it going, brother? How was school? $151K and 500 meters of climbing. Well then, that doesn't sound bad. I mean, you don't go up very much. Yeah, I don't think so either. It might be worth just to try to hang out. $4K is about 5 minutes if you're over 5 watts per kilo. Don't have 5 watts per kilo. Yes, didn't go today because you're sick. You're sick? Hell. Kinda not. Oh, what? Everybody's on the same TT bike? 64 kilograms of muscle. You know what? We had a gal today in the lab who weighed less than you, but she might be the only person I've ever seen that weighs too much less than you. But she was also 5'2". One of my teammates was talking about somebody they had in the lab the other day, and they were 6'1", so just over 2 meters, and 46 kilos or something, like way malnourished. Go ahead. Yeah, you're fucking skinny, bro. Yeah, you're taller than me and way less than me. By quite a bit. What's up, Blade? Whew.
Music is a really important part of the show. Who writes the music that's in the Sage catalog?
It is a lot of fun writing for a character who can say whatever the hell he wants to say. Sage don't care.
Rigo took a tremendous musical leap. Timbaland. That alone still makes no sense to me. Like, I just did 4 songs with Timbaland? Like, what?
Step Up High Water. All episodes now streaming. Only on YouTube.
I'll take 9 out of 32. Yeah. It's okay. I did a 4-minute effort earlier. Four minutes all out. I got 300 watts. That's 38 watt gain in 8 hours. Ah. Oh man, what's up, Blade? How you doing, buddy? I'll take 38 watts plus for the day. Reset. Oh man, I'll never catch up. All right, I'll catch up eventually. But what I'm gonna do right now is out of water. Actually started right at that water. I knew that was gonna be short. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go refill my water bottle and I'll be right back. Jersey. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Just pausing for a second. You've been terrible. What happened, Blade? Ah. Are you coming back to Kentucky or? Don't hate. It's just a scene. It's the only scene I have that isn't showing my camera. Whew. That was definitely a pleasant experience. Honestly, I feel pretty good. Like, that hurt. And yeah, I fell apart. But definitely started too hard. But it was more of a, let's go out super hard. It's 5 minutes. There's nothing wrong with it. Aw, dude. Fuck her. I know that's not what you want to hear, but fuck her, man. So you here in Lexington or you in Louisville? I don't remember which one you're in. I thought you left for a while. Dude, the 2K TTs have got to be even faster than what I just did. Here in Oakland County. Well, if you want to hang out, I'm in Lexington. Yeah, sounds like a 2-minute all-out effort. Two minutes all out sounds terribly fun. Kind of. Say kind of. I feel you on the new semester of college. I start Monday. I'm in Lexington now, so pretty close. Within 2 hours, depending on which side of Louisville you live on. Oh. You started last Monday? That sucks, dude. What are you going for? Ugh. 2 minutes allow 4:30. I don't think I had 4:30 for 2 minutes. You're impressively strong. I feel like you should at least grab a Conti team or something. But I'm going to get my PhD for biomechanical engineering. Biomedical engineering. That was good. Hips are doing things. Yeah, good to see everybody in chat though. I have people to talk to. No, it should be something. The bachelor's is the easy part, I think. PhD is less about classwork and more about research work and paperwork. But theory. So pretty much every free chance I get, I'm trying to read papers and figure out where the gap in knowledge is. So I can plug your old boy Rom up in there and see what's happening. See what's happening in the world of hello. Yeah, so we're just gonna spin this out for a little bit. Let me see what time that ride starts. 39 minutes. We have 39 minutes to sit here and shoot the shit. Yeah. Well, if you would have tuned in this morning, I probably would have given you sleep problems too, because I think it was 7 a.m. This is my second workout of the day. Did a real hard workout at 7 this morning. I miss you too, man. I miss streaming. No time. I devoted so much of my life to try to get good grades, so that way I did everything I could to get good grades so I can get into grad school and go have the opportunity to get my PhD. And you'll get there. So since you're getting your accounting degree, right? Are you gonna go do like, I don't know, MBA or anything like that? Accountants are in high fucking demand right now. What? Oh, you get a master's if you sit for the CPA? Well, Blade, the wife said that if you, well, hell, I don't have to worry about good grades anymore. It's all about the research work I do now.
That's it, right?
If you do it right, and if the school allows for it, you should be able to graduate accounting with a master's degree and be able to sit for the CPA. And there you go. There's your career.
Plan.
There's your 5-year plan. Knock that out. I want to hear about it. In 2024, we'll be graduating at the same time. $19K? Ugh. Who knows? Maybe it's only 2 of the $19K? Because what I just raced was not the full course. It was only 4K of it. fuck? So, apparently, if you do it right, can you hear me now? If you do it right, your school should allow you to graduate with a master's and allow you to sit for the CPA when you graduate with your accounting degree. It should take you about 5 years, which as long as you're not too far in, we'll graduate at about the same time. She says you can do it in 4 if you just bust your ass and you don't stream. So, there's that. Get that CPA. Come be my accountant. Or go work for her bank. Hey, just do the 17K TT. Huh. 4 stages. I participate in all 4. Dude, what you gotta do? It's Tuesdays, man. Tuesdays. Time trial Tuesdays. Those are my favorite. Let's see, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, just get your master's if your school will let it. Sit for the CPA exam. And go do what CPAs do best. Count money. Account for things. Account for yourself. If anybody's in the chat and wonders why I'm not in a group right now because it says I'm gonna be, it actually doesn't start for another 34 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hang out here, shoot the shit. I really wanted to get in this 4K TT that I did a second ago. Hurt like hell, 5 minutes and 40 seconds of all out effort. And started off a little strong, ended a little weak, but I thought I could just send it. And I did. I sent it pretty well. Sent it very well, if I do say so myself. I was pretty happy with my 4-minute effort earlier. Paced it pretty well to where I was fully sending it by the end. But I think I went a little too easy at the beginning. So this group ride is, I think it's sub 2 ride, which means hang out, sit on the back, do as little work as possible, and see how I get around, yeah? On the Innsbruck ring, so never mind. Kidding, it's gonna have, people are gonna be kicking like 6 watts per kilo up the hill. Because people don't know how to chill. People don't know how to fucking chill. So maybe it is just a 2K TT if you're going to participate in all 4. Just thought about that, sorry. 3 race AK. Back to back to back to back. Yeah, that's right. That's the right number of backs. Yeah, should be good times. Good time, man. So Blade, you still riding your bike, man? Still riding around campus? Keeping the legs spinning. Keeping the heart rates up. Been a hot one. Turn that fan up. Not saying that's why I fell apart. Honestly, I think if I would have started a little bit lighter on that TT, it'd have been exactly the same results. I might as well get everything out of myself for as long as I can, and then ride as hard as I can till the finish. until I can't pedal anymore. I thought you said you were biking a lot. Look, I could be high. I don't know. I swore you said you were riding. It might have been somebody else. Maybe not around campus or anything, but
I was gonna risk it all to make a label and wanting to bridge the gap. Seattle to Seoul.
oh, he's catching a ride on me. That's why.
Is it gonna work? Jay Park, Chosen One. Now available with YouTube Premium.
I'm not doing 2 point nothing watts per key. So are you at Louisville or one of the community colleges there? 11 watts per kilo I see over there. Oh, okay, so never mind. Maybe I'm high. It's probably because I'm high. That's what it is. Spend all day at work. Come home. High as fuck from sitting in a... It must have been the Qdoba I had earlier. That's what it was. It was cheese. Oh, dude, come to UK. Come on now. EKU's like 2 miles up the road. You might as well just come here. Literally, EKU's like 30 minutes away. Fine. Well, if you're at EKU, we're gonna hang out. You still use the kicker snap? I do. I like it. Did a little bit of cleaning on it the other day. Working like new again. Still works, still functions. I don't use it for power, but I will use it for erg mode. You have a question about it, Josh, or? Yeah, because I think EKU is 30 minutes. Everyone a tire on it. I have flatted once. I just try to get like the cheapest tires I can possibly buy and use on it. I'm currently using just the specialized turbos. Not the S-Works turbos, just the standard turbos. Just trying to get a few flat spots on them. And I'll probably switch those out eventually. You don't want anything with super good traction or anything, so just the cheapest tire you can find. I can't get myself the stomach to go buy one of those Walmart tires, but it would definitely be anything above that quality would be fine. I just personally like the foldable tires. Yeah, but yes, I flatted one time on it. No issues other than that though. Actually, hold on, I lied. I had an issue with erg mode, which is why I cleaned it recently. You just gotta take it apart. It's like four Allen keys, and you just take it off. It's just from where sweat and dirt got down, and behind the flywheel, where the speed sensor is. Because essentially, it's a little reflective piece of white tape. It reflects, and you just have to clean that off every now and again. I've had my trainer for about 2 years, and it was the first time I've had any issues out of it. So every year and a half, 2 years, take it apart, give it a good clean like anything else. Anything else you have, you should probably take it apart at least once every year and a half, give it a clean. including your bike. I do intend on upgrading to either a Neo or Kicker, just because I want direct drive, because I'm lazy, and I also want to be able to just not have to use this bike all the time on the trainer. Be able to bring our cross bike up, be a little bit more comfortable.
It's an app built for listening.
A little bit more comfortable on the bike.
And save your music to play on the go.
I use it for erg mode, but I do not use it to read power. So, the power reading shown on the screen up there in the top left is actually from...
Music app today and get a trial of Music Premium on
So do the watts from pedaling do anything? Yes. They essentially power my character forward. So I use a cork power meter that's connected. Here, I'll show you. It took a few seconds here. So, I use a cork for power. Shown at the top left, cadence is also the core power meter. In the bottom right is where my Wahoo is connected. And essentially, it just says, it just gets any of the elevation changes and any of the erg mode. So all the power comes through my cork. Yeah, so if I pretty much quit pedaling, my guy stops. And speeds are determined by the number of watts I put down. Yo, this is fucking cool. It is fucking cool. This is very fucking cool. It's kind of how I stay fit in the winter and kind of how I stay fit this summer, because getting married, I wasn't able to go play outside as much as I wanted to. So I like to stay inside, get some Ks in, get some miles in here on the indoor trainer. Don't have to leave my house, don't have to worry about getting hit by a car. You can really just work on fitness, base miles, just riding constantly, like no stopping. Just ride constantly. And just helps me stay fit, and it allows me to really get in rides on days. Yeah, I just recently got married a few weeks ago. About a month ago. A month tomorrow. 4 weeks tomorrow. So it allows me to get in rides, you know, when I go into school at 8 a.m. and get home at 8 p.m. It allows me to sneak a ride in there afterward or before without having to go outside and ride around in the dark and take a possibility of getting hit. And that's really what I enjoy. Thanks, man. Alfie actually came to the wedding. He's one of the very few people that actually got invited. So he actually made the long ass drive from Texas to come up here and celebrate my nuptials with me. Yeah. Alfie's a true MVP. He is 18 now. 19, 20. 19 or 20. 20 maybe. He's old enough to drive. It has been so long. Yes. So Josh, what kind of trainer do you have, man? What are you running? Bike-wise, trainer-wise, parameter-wise. You Zwift? You not Zwift? You trainer road, Sufferfest, Zert. What else is there? Man, I don't even remember. Is that everything? Did I miss anything? Yeah, that's about it. Or do you do some of the other VR, or not VR, but like virtual reality, like virtual worlds, like Road Grand Tours, or that was a good times, man. I don't even think I have that bot anymore downloaded on the computer. So, I forgot to ask, like, I don't even know what everybody rides in the chat. Like, what kind of bikes do you guys ride? What trainers are you on? Let's get a techie, geeky session going for the next 20 minutes. I want to know what you guys are riding. For me, Specialized Lace Sprint with the power saddle, because I'm a Specialized fanboy, along with the Special bibs that are on right now, the Special helmet that's downstairs, the Special shoes, I'm practically a billboard. Wait. Probably should fix that at some point in time, but that's okay. We've got Specialized Delay Sprint. Got the stock wheel on the back right now. That's serving my trainer wheel. Got a little kicker snap action going on back there, just to control the resistance. And a Cork D0 carbon crank power meter, because I'm bougie. I actually want to talk to the wife about this a second ago. Babe, I found a giant Trinity for $500 in a size medium. $500? Yeah. Alright, bud. Yeah, definitely message me somewhere. I'll find it. Catch you guys later. The TT bike. I'm gonna get my TT on so I don't have to keep putting these clip-on bars on this bike. What am I gonna do with the TT bike? I'm gonna ride the shit out of it. Just like this guy is, right? Just like I am right here. Only it's not a Cervelo. It's not carbon either, and I also don't have those wheels. It has about the same gearing though. I think it's like a 55-46 or something like that. Just because who doesn't need a 55 when rolling around? That'll get switched out. Because your boy doesn't have the legs for that. But it'd be super cool to look super pro. Go really fast on the flats. I couldn't push a 55 if I wanted to. I'm like middle of the cassette on a 50. So. Yeah, so let's everybody in the chat ride. Oh. Alright. So in about 3 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to hop over to the pins, take a look around, see what I see, and pray to God that I don't spontaneously combust in a sub 2 group ride. Which I don't see happening, but hell, who knows? It's been a crazy day. A lot of things have been happening. I've had outreach to the IT department at work. People are deleting shit. It's a good day. It's a good day. Yes. That's pretty good so far. We're gonna be hitting level 36 here soon. Maybe tonight. Probably not, but maybe tonight. And y'all missed a good race earlier. A little 4K TT action. It was 4K at 5 minutes 40 seconds, 338 watts, which is 70 watts over FTP for me. Oh hell, you can see it right there. 40. 70 some change? 75 watts? That's full anaerobic effort for sure for 6 minutes.
Playing music with your screen off? Start a YouTube music.
But when you compare that to I did Zwift Academy workout number 8 earlier this morning.
Cancel anytime.
And it was a max 4-minute effort. And in that max 4-minute effort, I hit 305 watts for 4 minutes, hitting 338 for 6 minutes. So higher numbers, longer distances. Feels pretty good. Looks like you'll hit 36 tonight. I'm hoping so, Locust. Look at us. We're just gonna, it's an hour-long group ride. around the Innsbruck ring. I guess I could probably do the math and figure it out. Just see how many XP I need and how many I have, and go from there. But I'd rather play it fast and loose and just see what happens. Or if I don't hit it and I'm close, I might just stay on until I hit it. I don't think there's anything that comes unlocked at 36. I think 37 is the next big unlock with the Felt IA and the 858s. Those kinds of things unlock at 37, I think. But you know what? Just trying to get some miles in. See how it goes. Should be fun. Have a good ride up here tonight. You said 45 on Wednesday? Dude, congratulations. That's a feat. That means you put in a lot of miles. You either, one, put in a lot of fucking miles, or two, you put in a lot of miles and you've been around since a long time. Either way, a lot of miles were put in. Congratulations. I know it's getting more and more common to be level 50 as they stick on. Still a big achievement though. What's sad is I hit like level 25 a month before they released the update. Go to level 50. And I'm just like, I was max level for like a month. That hurt. Two and a half years. About the 858 after your ride? Yes. It's a good wheel set, man. It's a good wheel set. Two and a half years? Man, alright, so we've been Zwifting about the same amount of time. Which is funny. So, I've been riding for about 2.5 years, but we'll go ahead and take a year of that out. Because, okay, we'll take about 1.5 years of that out. Because that's about as much progress as I've made, as far as a rider, and as far as strength goes. Because school takes a lot of my time, and therefore I just can't. Congratulations on hitting 45. That's a lot of Ks. A lot of Ks. Go to Innsbruck, see what's happening. Let's say hi to everybody. Seems like we gotta be friendly around games. I'm finished up Zwift Academy tonight. My last ride for Zwift Academy. Super stuff. 18,000 Ks. 19,000 Ks. Wow. Don't know how many Ks I have. Ready me to check? Yeah, I only have 12,000 Ks. 12,372 Ks. But I've pretty much done everything I can do. I have nothing else to do. Let's get stronger. I mean, I have like no in-game things to really unlock. Like, yeah, I can unlock a bunch of stuff whenever I spend some more money, but oh, the guy leading this ride is the guy who led the race earlier. So if you don't mind me asking, Locatus, how much progress have you made in 2.5 years? Like, where were you when you first started? Or were you riding before you got on Zwift? Because I just started riding 2.5 years ago. I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody. I'm just curious, really, more than anything else. You ride outside? Well, I ride. That's a lot of case. You must have a lot of time to dedicate to it, which is nice. That put you what, 23, 24K, 25K, somewhere in there? 2 years? That's awesome. Let's check the music real quick, make sure they're still. There we go. Get some music going back for you guys. Oh. FTP is about 250. Okay. Yeah, 250 FTP is not bad. As you can tell, I'm not further ahead, really. Some days it's 250, some days it's 270. It averages out to be about 263. It was 185, now 165. Damn, you're light. That's impressive. I'm like 171. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to get down to your weight, keep my FTP, and raise my FTP. And that's really my goal, is to be able to complete that. Because I'm trying to get down to 75 kgs. So about 165-ish. 165, about what you weigh. Try to get the FTP up at like 300. Started getting dropped in the local races. Yeah. Hey, see? I can do math in my head. So I'm a little heavier, with a little bit more power, but we're still pretty close. Pretty close in power, which is good. Yeah, that's what I want. I want that 4 watts per kilo. But I want a usable 4 watts per kilo, because like I'm kind of a surgy rider. Really, I mean, when it comes down to it. I like to attack, I like to play games. Run out of corners. I like to really just to put people under pressure. And of course, there's some riders you just can't do that with, right? Like, there's some people that are just so damn strong in a race that just whatever. So we got this ride, and then tomorrow we got a group ride that will not be streamed. Just mostly because, you know, it's for getting to know your teammates. We do like a weekly ride, kind of low key. It's a meetup, and we just like to get out and play, talk a little smack. Not bad. That's not bad. 3.1 for about an hour. Yeah, that's about right. See, I'm just above that, right? Like 3.37. And Zwift Power has me as a C cat right now, but I race B cat, but I'm never over that 3.2-ish. If I'm over that, it's because the race was super short. I think that's fun though. I'm sure if you do enough C-Cat races, you see the team around. At least I hope so. If not, then we're not making a big enough impression. If you don't see us, we're not making a big enough impression. Took third place Wednesday? In what race? We grind or? The only race that I know about happens on Wednesdays. Really target that. Give me that ZA kit. Oh, that's some ZA kit shoes or socks. Let's get those on. Right? Let's just go at it. Let's send it. Academy men, let's do it. 3-hour TikTok race, nice. I feel bad racing C-Cat because like if I race C-Cat, all I'm doing is like I just send it full every race, and like I was probably number 6 on ZP point time for C-Cat, but now when I do it, I don't even race for me anymore because I would target races that fit my power profile, allowed me to attack or sit in whatever I wanted, and just sit in and sprint for the end because I knew that I had the best sprint in the race. Like, doesn't matter how many other people were in the race. I lost very few races at that point in time. And it sounds cocky, but it's not. You can look at my record on Zwift Power. But as of recently, I don't know, probably the last 2-3 months, all I've been doing is working for teammates, making sure they can get results, because, well, I don't care if I win anymore. I want the team to win. And if I can, what trainer do you have? I have a kicker snap. I just put myself on the front, sending attacks, because if you see me in a race, know that's happening. Hey, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Tax Neo, nice. I don't use my snap for power though. That's one thing that like I always specify because people don't like that for some odd reason. They don't like fill-on trainers, and I personally don't care. But I do not use it for power. My power, I use a cork power meter for all my power needs. Ugh. That's enough. That's enough, missus. Got the dog over here licking my leg. I'm gonna enjoy a few seconds here. Sit and not pedal. Got 7 people in the chat. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hello from Tennessee. Hello, Tennessee. Hello from Kentucky. I wish I could afford a Neo, but unfortunately, being a college student, I barely have enough money to keep this thing up and running. So what is your other six are quiet? Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Just calling them out, let them know I see them. Hope they're having a great day. So we're gonna have a nice, chill recovery ride. Dude, he's so fucking antsy. Let's go. 2 seconds before the start of the ride. Thank you, Martin Ashton. I do appreciate it, brother. Oh, we're down to 5 viewers. That's okay. So the other 4 are quiet. Good though. That's good. We're gonna. How many disc wheels there are? Everybody's on disc. Don't worry, ain't no chasing the fence here. We're just gonna sit in, ride this 1 hour, and we might take a look at the effort earlier on Zwift from the race, and the 4K TT race, to see kind of how I could have done better. I feel like that's part of it. It's not doing better, because you never know how you can do better in the minute, right? Like, you gotta go back and take a look. You gotta take a look from the outside and see. You gotta take a look from afterwards and see. Take a look and see from the outside in, kind of from a third-party perspective, what it looks like. What it looks like, the effort looks like, really.
Music is a really important part of the show. Neo writes the music that's in the Sage catalog. It is a lot of fun writing for a character who can say whatever the hell he wants to say. Sage don't care.
Rigo took a tremendous musical leap. I got to work with Timbaland. That alone still makes no sense to me. Like, I just did 4 songs with Timbaland? Like, what?
Step of high water.
So let's get this level 36 tonight. How about that? So Locus, what kind of bike do you ride on that fancy Tax Neo you got there? He said 1.7. That's what I'm doing. See how this goes. Everything's feeling pretty good so far. Get a nice little ride in, really. Really kind of a nightcap. It's like the whiskey at the end of a meal. That's what this is. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna go up this hill at least twice. Gunner steel frame, a Shimano Ultegra Di2. That's a fancy fucking bike. Nice. How do you like your Gunner? Heard a lot of really, really good things. A lot of really good things about the Gunner bikes. Nice. I like Di2. I think. I don't know. I've kind of become a SRAM fanboy after I got real tired of 105. So I had 105 the longest time. Probably, I don't know, it felt like the longest time. It was probably only like 3 or 4 months. And then I switched over to SRAM Rival. And even at a lower group set, I still haven't had any issues out of it. And I've essentially been running SRAM Rival for, hey, still's real though. Been riding SRAM now for about 2 years. Like I said, I had Shimano for like 6 months. For about 2 years I've been riding SRAM. And I don't think I can go back. Don't think I can go back. So what's your road bike if that's your dedicated trainer bike now? Like, so you got a bougie, custom built, or probably pretty much custom built trainer bike. Yeah, S route works for Bay. I'll take her to that too as well. Nice. That's a bougie ass bike too. How do you like that Future Shock? I can't justify $11,000 on a bike, but that's a bougie bike. What color did you go with? Yeah, what? You're older than me? Yeah, you know. Hey. There isn't anything about age and money. I just happen to be fairly young and poor. That's just how it works out. Has nothing to do with my age though. Has everything to do with career choice. But hey, I guess when you have one Di2 bike, it's easy just to have multiple because you just plug them in. So how often do you have to charge that battery? I've heard something like once a week, depending on how much you shift. Nice. Almost like Bora colors. So that Future Shock, you liking that, or? I haven't heard anybody dislike it. Oh, I will say that. Love the shot, good. So do you have a lot of cobble in your area, or like brick roads or anything? I know that's really where those come into play a lot. Or do you just, it's just more comfy for those outdoor rides that are fantastic. about how slow I can go up this slope though. Slower back sometimes. Gotcha. And it's a good enough reason to have it. So like the next question is, have you tried to use like the new specialized, what style you got, man? The Mimic, the Power Mimic. I'm thinking about if I get a TT bike, putting that on it. Something about having that extra cushion right on the nose and down the middle. Did a 60-mile gravel ride in June? Nice. I do enjoy me a good gravel ride. I feel like the Roubaix doesn't have wide enough clearance for that. Like I ride my cross bike for those kinds of events. "30 seconds while sloping." Alright, this is as slow as I can go. "32. Yeah, but if you start getting around, you play around in the mud a little bit, next thing you know, 32s don't fit anymore. That's kind of what I worry about. I'm looking about possibly putting some 35s. Put some 35s on the cross bike for the upcoming cross season. And of course, the upcoming gravel season, because we can't forget that. I know the new S-Works Binge 1 mil clearance. Yeah, okay. It's not a lot. Not a lot. That's perfect though for like smaller gravel sections. It feels like all the gravel rides I do have this big chunk. It's like rolling over boulders almost. I mean, I'm not a mountain biker by any stretch of the imagination. There's like big, like 2-inch chunk gravel. I can't say much. I ran 28s on my LA for the entire last year, and I have like spots on my frame where the tire rubbed. So I'll be running 26s next year for race season. We're just gonna wait on Iwabuchi. 15.5. It's a pretty decent speed. So I guess now you can do like 18 to 20, yeah? I did a 40-mile solo ride the other day, and it wasn't solo, I had a buddy with me. Yeah. I had a buddy with me, but like, he wasn't pulling because he'd already ridden 45 miles that morning, and he was just coming out to do his century to get me a metric for the day. And we rode the first 40 at like a 17.5 to 18 average. Maybe a little faster. It was a very front heavy kind of like climbing day. Wasn't really super, wasn't a lot of hills, but it was definitely like front heavy for sure because the back 40 were significantly easier than the first 20.
Step up high water. All episodes.
First 20 were pretty much all
only on YouTube.
kind of roll the uphill, and then we rolled flat and downhill for the rest of the route. Alright, so 15 minutes for one lap. So we'll probably do 4 laps. Depends on if the pace gets picked up like last group ride I did, where it was sub 2 for quite a long time in the last 15 minutes or so. Which is an all-out slugfest. Not really a slugfest for others, I guess. For me, I was pretty cooked. See? That's what a good bike will do for you, man. Good bike, good weather. You start off doing 60, and the next thing you know, you're out for like a few extra hours, right? Yeah, I just don't like being on the bike that long. I'm definitely oh yeah, you get tons of fitness because there's never any coasting. There's never any coasting. It's always just even if it's just like light pedaling like this, you still have to keep power on the pedals just a little bit. So that like when you get outside, and you're just like, man, I can just pedal forever. And that's one thing I've noticed is like after going outside, that's kind of sexual to ride later. After riding so much inside, I feel like when I go outside, it's just a never-ending like pedal fest. I can ride significantly longer just because I can do 2-3 hours inside. Not comfortably, but you just really get that endurance up. 2-3 hours indoors is so much different than 2-3 outdoors. 2-3 hours outdoors is, let's say, pretty much easier as long as you're with the pack or you got some decent rollers. As long as it's not pan flat, but you can't coast. I'm not trying to end up on the front because I don't want to work that hard. This is a recovery ride. Larch on! Done the Uber pretzel yet? Which one's that? Yes, I have done the Uber. No, hold on. Which one? Is the Uber pretzel the one that's like 100 miles? Let's look here. Yes, I have done the Uber pretzel. This is one? Yeah, I've done the Uber pretzel. I've done the Uber pretzel. I've done the Four Horsemen. I haven't done the new one though. Isn't there a new one? Or maybe I've done the Uber. I haven't done the Uber pretzel. I've done the Four Horsemen. I don't remember. Good route though. Like, I like the fact that you get some free Ks coming down the Alp as well. That's gonna be the wife and I did it recently. Nice. I don't think I can talk the wife into riding that long. I can get her to go climb the volcano though, anytime I want. That's the power I have in the household. That's it. But that's all the power. That's the power I have. You have anything to say to that one? Six hours? Hey, that's not really a bad day though. It's a long day inside, you know? I mean, that's like a get up, eat breakfast, start off kind of slowly, about an hour and a half later. Stop, eat lunch, ride a little bit longer, stop, eat dinner, and hopefully you'll be done by then, yeah? That's that kind of ride. I recently did the 25 laps of the volcano, which is a miserable ride. But one of the teammates did it the day before, and I realized it was one of those achievements I haven't gotten yet, or I hadn't gotten yet. So I really wanted to go out and do. Kind of wanted to go out and do it, you know. So I woke up the next morning and said, I'm doing it. I went and got a whole bunch of Cliff Bars and stuff. Got some water. Sat here and ate and drank for an hour. Then, to make things more fun, because who wants to do 25 laps of the volcano? Who can do 25 laps of the volcano without losing their mind? Not very many people. So I threw a workout in the middle of it. I think I was doing the Grit Crusher workout or something series at that point in time. And we did an hour of working out in the middle of it. Unfortunately, that kind of cooked me out for the last hour and a half. So it was like a 3 hour and 15, 3 hour and 20 ride. Last hour was just me trying to get to the end.
$9.99 a month after. Cancel anytime. Restrictions apply.
So that was a fun experience. I don't think I'll be doing it again anytime soon. But it was an experience that I am glad I had. And will only do it again if a really good friend goes, I really need to get that and I don't want to ride it solo. So that would be the only way I'd do it. And I got a friend that might actually be in for it, but he's more of an endurance guy anyway. Like, I got friends who really do enjoy the long rides, 100 miles with like 10,000 plus feet of elevation gain. Just a lot, you know. Big rides. Me, I'm just like, I don't want to race crits, cross races. They're really short, punchy ones of like an hour. Uh-oh. Let's stay away from that fence. I don't think we're that far out in front of the... 1.3, dude. Come on now. No, we're doing a group ride, but you gotta stay up with the group. Or out the back you go. It's 2 watts hard. Just depends, man. Like, I know he's got like 6-7 watts per kilo to give. I watched him do it earlier. 5 minutes. But I don't know, I don't feel like it's a fair assumption, man. I don't think 2 watts is hard. But I think if you're not like, you're pretty far into a ride, it could be pretty hard. Or if you're just not that fit yet, like you're still gaining fitness, you're still building that really good base. 2 watts can be hard. I know when I first started, I was my very first FTP test on Zwift with 100 watts. Do I feel like that's a fair representation? No, probably not. Because let's get real, when you first start riding, you have no clue what happens or how to pace yourself. But it was 100 watts. That was my first FTP test. And then I just rode, did workouts, did workouts at that 100 watts. Which was 1.2 watts per kilo, maybe? Who the hell knows? So 1.2 watts per kilo. Me trying to figure out how to ride a bike. And I started hopping on a lot of the Z Sun rides because those rides were threshold for me, you know? 1.5 watt per kilo. Trying to just hang on. I got popped off the back of a lot of those, really. Ram test yet? Oh yeah. Love me a ram test. Ram test is my favorite kind of FTP test because it requires 0 pacing, 0 thought. You just go ham. And a ram test is how I got that 263 number down there. I was told recently by a teammate that I need to go out and do it again because he doesn't think that number's right. So maybe I'll have a few easy days come up and we might hit that ramp test pretty hard and see what happens. See if maybe we can. Your ramp test is 257. Hey, let's see. Like, here's the thing though, is you asked me to hold 263 for 20 minutes. I might punch you. I don't like that. Yeah, I haven't done one in a while either. But so first FTP test was a 20-minute Zwift FTP short, which was 20 minutes, pretty much whatever you got. Like you do whenever you're eager and you watch a lot of YouTube videos of professionals. You're like, alright, well I'm fatter than this, so I should be able to put out more power, yeah? So I went out trying to put out like 220 watts, you know, something well underneath their power. Underneath 300 and some odd watts. You know, I was like, I'm probably 60% as good as they are, yeah? Reality hit and I'm 33% as good as they were. Or I was 33% as good as what they were. And barely that, yeah? So, kind of how I got started in this whole situation. And then I really focused on doing those group rides, and I joined the Z-Sun Facebook group and got in with their racing team. And I got into the racing team right at the top of DCAT. I think I was like 2.23 watts per kilo. And that's all I had in me. And that was probably about 2 years ago. So I probably did 6 months of just riding by myself, trying to figure out how to ride a bike again. Because when you start in your late 20s, some shit evades you. You know, the brain doesn't work like it used to. So, started doing those group rides. Got on their racing team. Got picked up. Loved every second of it. So I just started going ham with the races. That's all I did for like a year was just race. Mid-50s, hey, you know what? Ain't nothing but a number, right? So you go out, get my ass handed to me, race after race after race after race after race. And that's because I was using the kicker snap for power, right? And then I did a little test, right? So then I was like, man, I feel like I'm not this weak. Like, I go out on these group rides outside, and I can hold in with a 20-mile-an-hour pack, right? Like, I shouldn't be getting my ass kicked out here on this kicker snap. It's got power. Like, what's going on? It was like back before. It was back whenever the direct drive smart trainers were like significantly more expensive than they are now. And I was like, dude, I'm getting my ass kicked. So I was like, all right, I want something more consistent. Because I want to be able to train outside as well as inside. Which I said, okay, I'm gonna go buy a power meter. So I spent some money on a power meter. Went out. I was working for a bike shop at the time, so got a little bit of a break, but pretty much still paid full price for it. Put it on, and immediately I noticed things were a little bit easier. So my first ride, because I'm a very big science guy, and I just saw a teammate up the road. I like to kind of compare numbers and see what's happening, right? Because you're like, all right, so really am I slow, or is something going on with the power from the trainer? So I get out and I do a ride, right? And I do my little data analysis or whatever. I do some surges, do some steady state riding, very similar to the Llama lab test. Not the same thing because that's his lab test, not mine. Just did a little bit of riding around, and I was like riding around, and I look at the screen because I had the trainer on Zwift. I had the power meter on the head unit, and I'm looking, there's a 100-watt difference. And I'm like, fuck, why? Like, seriously? So then that pushed me, that put me up at that right near the 3 watts per kilo. So then I go from the bottom of C, upper B, to the top of C, just like that. I paid for it, and it's not because either one of them are bad. It's just the crank-based power meter is going to be more accurate than a wheel-on trainer. That's kind of how that works out. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to what's happening on the screen. So So then I got this new power meter, and it's showing me numbers that I haven't seen before, right? Like, so I gotta do another FTP test, and it's like 240, and I'm like, yeah, bye. 240. So 240 to 263 is about all the progress I've made in a year and a half. That's real right there. It's not for lack of trying. I've been higher. Last winter I was up in the 280s. Just kind of one of those things right now is I don't get fit for 16 weeks of the year. So I have to really focus and spend time when I can to get my fitness. So I spend probably half my breaks getting fitness back. And I only have about half my breaks to actually gain fitness towards where I was. So I'm really going to try to fix that this semester and spend a little bit more time trying to maintain fitness. Like, I don't care about gaining fitness this semester. I can just not lose a bunch, right? Like, so the next thing I know, I'm racing top of CCAT, and that's when I got I definitely push hard outside. If I go outside, it's mostly because I want to really get out with a group and just smash it. You know, it's one of those things like I really struggle to have easy rides, which is kind of the reason why I'm doing this Zwift Academy group ride, is because it's just an easy ride, you know? But like realistically, if you do it right, you shouldn't ever lose power unless you're sick or off the bike for some time. Oh yeah, well, you can push it easier inside because it's hotter. Your heart rate can just skyrocket.
Hey guys, it's your girl Mabel, and you can listen to my new
When you're inside, you really have to,
YouTube music.
you don't have to push it so hard to get your heart rate super high. Outside though, whew. Still not very safe to have your heart rate super high outside, especially if you're... That is true as well. You're just not feeling it. Get on the bike. Usually, I'm pedaling squares today. I'm going home. If you're 10 miles away from home, half an hour away from home, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 45 minutes away from home, not as easy, yeah? If you're inside, you can just hop off the bike. You're home. Hop in the shower. Grab you a protein shake. Kick your feet up on the couch, have some dinner. That's actually what I'm gonna do as soon as this ride's over with. Protein shake, shower, dinner. Don't have beer. Don't have beer. That'd be the way to finish it. And I try not to drink too much beer, because usually when I drink beer, I drink a lot of beer. So I try to limit myself to just drinking on rare occasions. Yeah, that's pretty much my cycling story. Then, like last winter, the team hosted a 12-week stage race, and I got super fit in that 12 weeks. I was like out every Saturday morning just tearing it up, and I hit that 280 watts or whatever for an FTP. Felt unstoppable because I was 75 kilos at that 280 watts. So at 280 watts, and it moved me up to be pretty good in B too, like it's 3.6 or something like that. And solid number, like I was feeling pretty good. And then I had probably one of the hardest semesters of my life at school so far. Last semester, senior year, should be easy, but it was not. So I spent a lot of time at school doing a lot of work. Fusion ECT race on Tuesday afternoons now too. Nice. Unfortunately, Tuesday afternoons aren't good for me. But I will say, keep an eye out for Team Cryogen. We'll be putting on a race series here come late fall, winter, somewhere in there. Could be 8 weeks. It's all up here right now. People don't like my races for some reason. They say they go uphill too much. Of course they're hard. Any race is hard. You just... Yeah? Every race is hard. It's just whether the riders or the course make it hard. It's usually the riders. Eddie Oliver and March K, nice. Nice. That's awesome. Are you currently racing for a team right now, or are you? I mean, if you're racing for a team right now, I don't want to steal you away or anything, but we are a great group of guys and gals, of course gals, who just enjoy riding. We do a lot of stuff that isn't looking for a team. Look us up. I'm not gonna say you gotta join us, but I will say we are one of the strongest. We have one of the strongest sea cats on Zwift right now. Well, maybe not, because a bunch of us moved up from C to B. But we do have a bunch of really strong guys, and when we join a race, we are a force to be reckoned with.
Only on YouTube.
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying, look into us. You don't have to join. There's a lot of great teams out there. We're just one of them. Like I said, well, I guess I didn't tell the story about how I ended up on Cryogen. So like I said, I was racing for Z-Sun, and some of the teammates we decided kind of as a team that it was time for us to leave. Like the Sea Cats at the time. Sea Cats were racing together all the time. We were racing every Friday, every Wednesday. We just decided it was time to look somewhere else, you know, take our efforts somewhere else. And it was right as soon as Team Cryogen was being formed about a year ago. And damn, next thing you know, I switched colors from red and yellow to blue and blue. Haven't looked back since. I've had multiple teams try to recruit me, but I won't be making a decision to leave. Unless one, I get offered a pro contract, which isn't happening. Or two, my group of guys that I ride with all the time decide they want to pack up. Because they are family to me. I've hung out with a lot of them over the years. That guy goes off the front. Tried to get popped out. Hung out with a lot of them over the years. Try to meet as many of the teammates as I can. One of those things. I go all over the place trying to look for races. So I just try to find places good for vacation or good for races that I can meet up with teammates, you know? Put a face with the avatar. Put a face with a voice. And you'd be surprised how many people actually want to meet up, right? You're like, I was down in Florida and I messaged a guy and I was like, hey, look, I'm gonna be down in Florida about an hour away from you and I want to go do this ride. You want to come down and meet up? And he messaged me back like 15 minutes later. It was like, hell yeah, I want to do that. So next day he drove over. He drove an hour and we knocked out 50 miles or something like that, 60 miles. Pretty good day. Out in Florida. All the wind and the cold. And couldn't ask for a better group of guys to ride with. Couldn't ask for a better group of guys. What is with this fence? It's like 3 feet. But if you do have any questions about the team, more than welcome to ask here, or you can ask Eddie or Marge. You won't find a bad person on the team. Mostly because we don't allow it. But that's the longest climb I've ever done in my entire life. So that's pretty much how I got into cycling, or how I got into Zwifting, how I kind of ended up where I am now. And kind of how I ended up in this predicament of being super sore and barely able to hang in with a 2 watt per kilo ride. Because the hips aren't having it. I do not want to sprint. I know I have an arrow. There. But not going to use it because I can do 9 watts. Oh, there's 12 watts. Never mind. Can't do that right now. 13 watts. Big numbers there, yeah? WKG, that's a big number. 25.
Music is a really important
How
part.
do you know Eddie? You do the
Tremendous musical leap.
Tuesday and Thursday group rides?
That alone still makes no sense to me. Like, what?
Oh, apparently I set a PR somehow. Yeah, story time with Justin. Because I don't really know what else to do in the middle of a sub 2 group ride. You sweet WSR? Oh, okay, nice. Eddie's a good guy. He works real hard for the team. Mr. Thunderbook. Nice. That's awesome. He likes those early morning rides though. He's a big fan of those. I'm not a huge big fan of them just because they're so early. Alright, minutes to go. Nine minutes to go. The den time. We having steak for dinner, babe? We having steak for dinner? Make sure. Yeah, we can watch the new Mission Impossible. Alright, well then do it. Give the right-ons. I want that coveted ride-on from the ride leader. Try to make my way up so I can hang onto his pocket. Why is his face red? The Japanese are a weird set of people, but I love it. Maybe he's sweating a lot. That's why his face is not blushing. Give me that ride on, ride leader. Do I not get a ride on? That day. Oh, there. Nope. Off the. Alright. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight and hanging out with me. Thank you, Locatus, for hanging out and chatting. It's been a long night. 2 hours in. I gotta go make dinner. Yeah, well, I got 4 minutes left, but I just want to thank everybody for coming out. Definitely been a good afternoon. Good way to blow off some stress from work. I'm hoping we're farther than 4 minutes out in the climb, because I really don't want to have to go back up it again. Classic. So this is my celebration of finishing and graduating from the Zwift Academy. I don't like the Zwift Academy this year. It wasn't very good. It was just a lot of like... Okay. From the perspective of trying to recruit quality riders for Team Dimension data for Quebeca, it was great. Because they were able to see peak 1 minute power, 4 minute power, 30-second power. You know, all these kind of really fill out the power chart. For those of us who stand no chance of getting a contract, and everything, it really wasn't that good of training. There was a few good, like but everything was like kind of easy. So it wasn't like those max effort days. Everything else is just like, you know, sucks, but okay. I think the VO2 max session was the one that got me though. Super hard. Workout 7. And yes, I did fail the 30-second and 1 minute efforts on the second one. Just because I went so hard in the first one and had not enough time. I did it for the kit. I do it for the swag. Everything's for the swag. Do it for the... I hate that they give away shit like for doing stuff like this. Yeah, it's not gonna be any free ride. This is me free riding, 1.5 watts per kilo. You did Uber Festival? Oh, for the Tap de Tour? Is that what you got? Yeah, I actually did not do that route. Now that I think about it, I didn't want any part of it. because that kit was not worth it to me. The little tap, the tour kit. I've not done that route. I think when I saw 80 miles or something like that, I just said, it'll take me all damn day. I don't like riding that much. Boom. Ooh. Yeah, but it's over time, yeah? Like, that's something like 1,400 calories for the day. Yeah. But yeah, so it's sorry about that. Go on, keep licking, you're fine. The dog's obsessed with licking my leg after riding. So she's currently like underneath my desk licking my leg. So let's see this new swag we got since so let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what I just spent the last like 11 or 12 hours working on. You gotta log out and log back in to see the swag, so. Just go to New York, it doesn't matter. Let's see this swag. Hold on. Hold on. It says 92% complete. What did I miss? What do I need to do now? I've done all workouts. Oh, that's frustrating. I don't know what I've done. Yeah, it's showing that I have no Griff rides or races, maybe? I don't know. I did the... I've done 8 of 8 workouts, 4 of 4 group rides and races, and I still don't have it. Odd. Alright, well, thanks guys for hanging out. It's been fun. It's been real, but I can't say it's been real fun. But thank you guys for coming out. I do appreciate it. Have a great night. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Pick your favorite way to keep in touch with me here, either on Twitch or on YouTube. All the archives do go to YouTube. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.